Hey, so fam, how you doing? Welcome to another episode of Just Unchained Souls. And it's time to exist in a realm where life can just flourish for you. And we're going to jump right to today's topic. Okay? And understand, so fam, if you are new here, we welcome you. On this channel, we really work on healing layers of our soul in order for us to move into a higher direction with peace, love, and harmony. Not walking around with just baggage and pain and just all this stuff attached to our souls that has no purpose anymore, and it limits our growth. Okay, and in order for us to do that, we have to have understanding, we have to have clarity, and we have to have truth. Okay, so let's jump right into you are letting people stop you. Let me move this over, because I got a few notes, because I don't want to miss nothing. Okay, so understand, so fam, that you cannot let people stop you. And when I say this, I do not mean this lightly. I really want you to understand what it is that happens when we connect with people and the connection is no longer fruitful. Okay, so the energy in the connection has, festered just a bit, and no one's really feeding the connection with the love and positivity that it needs in the physical realm. Okay, so let's jump right into it. When we connect with people, we let them into our life, right? And the moment they begin to spray bombs, we don't kick them out, right? So if you imagine your life like a beautiful bowl of water, and there's fishes in it, there's family, there's friends, there's money, there's brand, there's just this bowl of abundance, right? And when someone enters that bowl and they begin to spray they funk, baby, we need to have the courage, we have to have the strength, and we have to have the discernment to say, you know what, let me just let this go. Because what happens, right, when someone comes into your bowl and they start spraying all that funk, it starts touching everything. That energy starts touching everything. And when you're trying to feed your brand and feed your new life, love and abundance and peace, and then you have toxicity, fuming up the space, it's going to touch everything. And so it's not personal when you are letting this toxicity go. And that's what we have to understand. It's like, this isn't personal, babe. There's places that you're trying to go. There are chains that you're trying to break. And in order for that to happen, there has to be consistent love, peace, harmony. And when something disrupts that for whatever reason, in order for you to move to that next season, you have to have the strength each time to let that negativity go. And when you let it go, right, when you get them out of the fishbowl physically and you're doing the work in your heart space, you have to have that grace. Okay, what's in you is more important than anything. And when you let this person go, you want to make sure you sit with yourself and you pray with yourself and you have these conversations, because they could be anyone. They could be friend, family, a potential partner, a potential companion, right? We have to have that grace with ourselves that, okay, we attracted this individual. We met with this individual for whatever reasons, right? If it's a season in that relationship for a departure, that is what's either needed for you or them. However, it's needed. And if it's meant for you guys to reconnect once some maturity happens, okay, that can be an option. However, right now, in these moments, you can't play with it. You can't You can't play with it. You can't play with it. You can't play with it. Definitely when you're praying and you asking God for big blessings, you got to be able to get rid of them big distractions. We often put too much power on family, okay? The power of family is overrated for most. If your family is not lifting you up, if your family is not lifting you up, they are what we consider the Fanchor, okay? Fanchor, like an anchor, and you put an F in front of that because it's family, and it's the Fanchor, okay? When you really want to get into the faker, the fake family member, okay? The Fanchor is the family member who is attached to your chain and is used as a vessel to allow darkness to pull you to the sea bottom. And Fanchors can be friends too. They are attached to you from family one, and they are used as a vessel to allow darkness to seep in and pull you down, pull your spirit down. When your spirit is pulled down, you feel down. You feel the depression, right? You feel a decrease in joy, right? They are tagging at you for whatever reasons. What's more important is once you identify them as the Fanchor, you have to move accordingly for you. And in the empire you're trying to build, the empire you are building. Unless you sitting around playing and you just building with the Lego blocks still. Because Legos got an expiration date, boops. Legos have an expiration date. And when you start getting serious and you sit around and you be like, yo, why are you still putting up with this? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. I mean, I'm driving around the city, and I see them put up new franchises within 3 months. I'll be like, wow, that was 3 months. That was quick. They done bought the land, built their property, and now they hiring people, and now they open within 3 months. Of course, yes, these franchises have been around for some time. And I'm talking about the Popeyes, the Salad to Go, these little fast food chain restaurants. They are knocking down blocks, building up their franchises within 3 months, honey, darling, sweetie. These apartment complexes, they putting them up within 3 months. Which tells me a few things. One, there's so much room for growth. We got room on this planet for growth. And two, they not playing about their business. They not playing about their business. They said, oh, a new space. Oh, we found the budget. Let's go. Action. It's time to take action. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. More than 3 months is too long. More than 3 months is officially, and at this point, it's too long. It doesn't take someone more than 3 months to make up that mind. And if it takes you more than 3 months to make up your mind, okay, go over there and make up your mind. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You gotta turn the corner and go down the next street and let them figure out what they gotta do on their time. Your time is precious. And if you ain't nowhere near ready to put up a franchise within 3 months, you got some work to do. Why not you? You have the power at any time to cut those chains. And every time you attempt to grab the scissors, understand that there will be more lies whispered to tighten up that chain grip. And you have to have that strength with you and your prayers to say, you know what? This is the decision I'm making no matter what. Right? Because sometimes we make a decision with, well, if, no. That's not a decision. If you keep on saying if, well, you have not made up your mind. And you are slowing yourself down. When you make a decision, that is so powerful. You just have to have clarity when making it. Let me break it down just a little bit. Right now, when I get up in the morning, I said, am I going to fear the expenses, or am I going to trust what I've been told to do? That'll make that decision sharp, right? Well, I gotta get in the studio. However, the fund is gonna keep adding up. I don't know if I'm gonna have the funding. No. Go to the studio is what I'm telling you to do, and trust that funds will continue to come. You can't toggle back and forth on something like that if you are trying to stand strong on faith and trust yourself. If you are like, I might not have the funds, you don't trust your work ability. I gotta cut them off. But they talk to me when I get out the gym on Tuesdays. What? No, when you get out the gym on Tuesdays, instead of sitting there running your mouth and gossiping and telling all your business to someone who ain't lifting you up, you need to be creating a plan for the following week. Creating some visions that you wish you could be in. I want to go to the supermarket and not look at the numbers as I place the items on scale. I want to just swipe my card at the gas station and not sit there and peek at how far the number went up. Because I don't know about you, those are some, imagine just going up to the gas station, pumping your gas and not sitting there calculating every 5 minutes. If these aren't the conversations you having, you never gonna be like the Popeyes putting up that franchise and within 3 months. I mean, from the bottom up. I mean, it was a piece of dirt land. They done came, bought the land, built the building. They didn't go rent out a building. They bought the building. Built the building. Within 3 months. 4 max. Because I wasn't there when they had to sign for the land property. I just saw when they started building it and came back around about 3 months later and it was built. I said, oh, yeah, ain't playing. So yeah, if that's not the conversations y'all having, I'm telling you, Sophie, you're wasting your time with people that just ain't moving. It's not your business to know why they're not moving. Just understand they not moving and they don't want to move. Because if you want to move, you move. And if you sit around with people that is not moving, you will not move. Stop contradicting yourself. If you got to do too much of, the answer is no. We sitting here trying to make it a yes. Are you beautiful? Yes. That's how your yeses need to be for people in your life. Is this person your friend? Yes. Is this person your friend? No. If you got to do all that, the answer is no. Let me help you. Because no. Stop allowing people to give you crumbs. You can't do nothing with it. You cannot do nothing with crumbs. You cannot be fulfilled with crumbs. Because I know if I want a cookie, I don't want the crumbs. If I'm craving a cookie, give me a cookie. Give me a fresh baked cookie. Chocolate chip. I even do the oatmeal raisin when I'm really trying to watch the shape a little bit. Stop taking those crumbs. Be sitting there with them crumbs looking silly. Looking silly, silly, silly. Silly rabbit. Crumbs are for... You can finish that statement. And if you're really struggling and you want to know how to cut ties, here are some simple ways to cut ties. If you're just ready and time is of the essence, no contact, just block them. Don't sit around and send them a 4-page letter. Listen, Aaliyah did that. That was great. And this time, we're not sending 4-page letters. No. They know what they're doing. That's why they're doing it. Cut. See you later. Sit around and you'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. Sometimes we really give them the benefit of the doubt. We think that they don't know. Booby, they know what they're doing. No contact. If it's family and it's just too toxic and too big, baby, change that location. Distance make the heart grow fond. Put some distance in between them. Put some big distance. Let me put some distance because I'm too conveniently located for you to come and continue to be disrespectful. So let me create a little bit of distance. And you start to really see like, oh wow, you was only doing that because I was conveniently located. I was here for your convenience. It's time to relocate that store. Relocate that body. Go where you want to go. Go where you want to go, so fam. Because once you get there and you get over those little bit of fears, you're going to be like, wow, I'm so glad I did this. Because you're going to see what you'll be missing out on. Because you're sitting there accepting crumbs when you got a whole loaf. I got a loaf over here and I'm sitting here with these crumbs. Your God is probably sitting there pulling every hair out of their hair like, girl, turn around and look at this loaf. Leave those crumbs alone. Leave those crumbs alone. Please. If you need to sign, it's your sign. Leave those crumbs alone. You got a loaf right over there. What's your name on it? You don't even got to fight for it and act all crazy about it. Bookie, it's sitting right there. Big letters. Your name. Why is this important? For growth, for healing, for elevation? A leash will always bite and attach to you. Leeches attract other leeches. Once you realize you're not a leech, in the spiritual realm, you have to protect yourself. And to let you know what a leech is in the spiritual realm, they only know how to feed off of other energy and always need a source. They always need a source of energy, right? They're always drained, they're always complaining, they're always empty. And the only way they know how to get full is to leash on to people who are already full or know how to self-start. Because the strength that they need to do that, they have not developed that skill. They have not worked on that skill. That is not your problem. You need to focus on your problems and why you can't open up that franchise in 3 months and bring me to the grand opening. Just saying. I'll put a review. Okay. Listen. Leeches know what they are. And when they attach to you, they will suck and suck and suck until you have the power to pull them off, cut them off, create distance. It becomes easier after the first time. so fruitful. Because now you have energy. Now you can replenish faster. And now you could get it moving. For real. Like really, really moving. Like, you know those days when you get up and you just like, yeah, it's my birthday. You excited, you put on your best fit. You do your makeup, you do your hair. You taking selfies. You're not even spending time scrolling on somebody else's Instagram. And you feeling great and positive and abundant from within. Not because you went and had you a few shots down at the bar. No. That's how your days start to feel on a consistent basis. Like it's your birth year. It ain't your birthday, it's your birth year. And it's time for you to come on, pop, lock, and drop it. Drop that stuff. Drop those ideas. Drop that content. Drop that brand. Playing around. You let people stop you when you don't remove them. You let people stop you when you don't remove them. Okay? If they stuck and not moving, and you sitting right there stuck and not moving, they have officially stopped you. And you sitting there looking silly. Because if you wait for them to start moving, for you to start moving, it won't happen. It won't happen. You ever had that incident when you was kind of waiting for somebody or something like that, and you be like, oh, I was waiting for you to text me. I was waiting for you to text me. And y'all both sitting there waiting. And nothing actually happens until, who knows, it just, something switches off in one of y'all head eventually. That's exactly what's happening. You waiting for them, they waiting for you. And you the one that really get things moving. So you need to stop playing and sleeping on yourself. It's time to get up. Wake up. Clap your hands. And be patient with yourself and with allowing new people in. New people are going to come in. Just take your time. When you cut people off, it's going to be a moment of silence. There ain't going to be nobody there. It's going to be you and those walls. And you have to make sure you're not rushing to fill in that empty space with just anything. It's time to exist in a realm where life can just flourish for you. I'm your host, AmeliaAdair, and we are Just Unchained Souls. And I'm going to see you at the next episode. I appreciate you. Share this video with a friend and like, comment, let me know how you feeling. And I'm gonna see you at the next one. Bye for now.